This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck. It's a 2004 Ford F350 dual rear wheel crew cab. It's a 6.0 turbo diesel. It's 4-wheel drive. It's leather, which is a Lariat. It has the FX4 off-road suspension package. Has 178,685 actual miles. It was a dealer trade-in in Anaheim, California that we purchased. We bring them here. We do an inspection, and not much going on here. Runs and drives really good. Runs and drives great. All we did to it was a detail. We pulled 83% of passenger bed rail damage out. I will show you that in just a second. I don't know if you can see it, like right behind the door there. Your usual fifth wheel mishap happened there. Anyway, I'm gonna walk around this truck. I will point at stuff. I will show you stuff that I see that you might want to know about. And you can look closer in the photo gallery if you want to. I will also show you the Carfax in a moment. I'll show you the Kelley Blue Book. We'll go under the hood. I'll take off the oil cap. We'll look for blow-by. And I'll go on a ride with you, okay? Let's see. So that's what it looks like now. This is what it looked like before. I've got a photo in my hand. I'm trying to do two things at once here. That's what it looked like before, okay? Just like that, and now that's what it looks like, okay? So obviously somebody just dropped probably their fifth wheel right on top there. So we took off the bed rail cap, pulled it up, got inside there, pushed it out a little bit, and it looks quite a bit better. But that's how you got that, all right? So there you go. This video is not intended to sell this vehicle. It's intended to give you information about the vehicle so that you can make a good decision, okay? And the right person buys the vehicle, okay? Obviously, this guy was a little bit troubled in the fifth wheel area. This looks like he took off with the fifth wheel not in the hole and bent the crap out of his tailgate, which is why most of them have louvered tailgates. So he just came back from detail. The mats are still wet, so I left them inside the bed to dry out. Anyway, probably somewhere between 800 and 1,000 people a day will see this vehicle online. So there's no point in telling you stuff that's not true or not showing you stuff that's wrong, because there's going to be somebody out of those 800,000 people a day, 10,000 a week or so, 7 to 10,000 a week, that will be fine with whatever's wrong. Looks like there's a little fading here. I'm not sure why that is, but we show you everything, okay? So that there's no drama in the future. Let me get this guy started. 178,690 miles. Alrighty then, let's see what else we got going on here. Here's the Kelley Blue Book for a 04 F350 crew cab Lariat, 178,000 miles. Typical listing price is $14,434 with a range of 11.5 to basically 15.3. Okay, there's your Kelley. Here's the Carfax. So they blend the Carfax and the Kelley Blue Book. History of events affecting this vehicle's value. They say it's worth $15,200. In 2010 it shows an accident. I believe it was rear-ended because all the original parts are on the front of this truck, the fenders and the hood, and I'll show you that. I'll show you all the Ford stamps. And there's no paintwork for sure on the front. I don't see any on the back either, so I would say somebody ran into the ass of this truck and probably totaled their car, and this truck probably went home and got a new bumper. See where it says in rear end collision? Airbags did not deploy because it wasn't the front, it was the rear. Anyway, looks like it was serviced pretty well. I did look at the blow-by earlier. Took off the cap and it was very warm. It had been running for about an hour and there was none. So I would say all this servicing did a good job. All right. Is that Ford Mazda in Orange County? There you go. All right. Let's go into the hood. All right, like I said, you want to see these. Ford stamp here. You want to see another one right here on the core support. It's there. You want to see another one right here. You got your cat stamps where they belong. You want to see another stamp right there. And there should be another one on the hood right there. And there is. So everything up here is original. That is the best part. The zero blow-by. That's what happens when you take care of your vehicle. All right. Window up and down. Heated seat on and off. Seat back, forward, up, down, tilt up, down, up, and down. There's the wheel lock key there. There's a phone plug for the aftermarket radio, which, by the way, the down button, when you push that aftermarket, you have to push it really hard. It's an old unit, so you might want to replace that pretty soon. At some point, it's going to stop turning the volume down, and then you're going to be really annoyed. We don't do radios here because inevitably whoever buys this vehicle will want their own deal with their own you know, Bluetooth and USB ports and all that stuff. So it really makes no sense for us to put a factory radio in here, or even our own aftermarket. They're not expensive. Best Buy does it for you. You can get out of Best Buy with a Bluetooth unit for 250 bucks installed. So we got out of that business of doing that for vehicles. Doesn't make sense. All right, here's the window there. I always show these bottom rails because you want to look down there for rust. That's where the rust will happen. It really happens usually on the very bottom of the driver door, which is why I always go right under here to the lip and look. There's nothing going on there at all, which is, you know, obviously it's from California, but you still want to see it, right? Window, 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 window. Let's see, door locks. Mirror out, in, up, down, out, in, up, and down. Heated seat. Let's see if I get that's on, that's off. Okay. Forward, seat back, up, down, tilt up, down, rear seat up, down, tilt wheel. Fine. Kind of gets tedious, but you want to see all this stuff work, right? All right, let's get some AC going here. It's warm. It's October, what, 4th? And it's freaking warm, man. All right, let's see. Back glass. You got adjustable pedals up and down. Cup holder. I got a little remote here. It's broken here, but it's there. Let me tilt this wheel down a little bit. Let's see what else we got. Tow. See that right here? Tow on and off. What else? Put it in neutral. Go to 4 low. The fence isn't liking the fact that I'm on the pressure plate there, right in the middle of it. All right, in reverse in 4 low. Perfect. All right, neutral. Now we're in 4 high, so now the low range goes away. Drive. And reverse. There's a backup camera, but it looks like it's upside down. It is upside down. That's kind of weird. That's easily fixed, I guess. Flip the camera around. Neutral. Now we're going to go to two-wheel drive. 4x4 goes away. I'm going to show you real quick what I'm talking about. So, I don't know. You got the... You got to push really hard on that down button to get it to go down, like to where it hurts your finger. That far. All right. Let's go for a ride. If you come to Tucson to drive this truck home, which you're welcome to do, you will pay your state tax, whatever that is, plus our city of 2.6% and a $250 dock fee, okay? If you pay by wire and ship out of state, all you're gonna pay is agreed upon price. There'll be no dock fee, no tax, nothing. Once we receive full payment, if you are gonna pay by wire, we will fill out the title with your name or your company's name and address, sign it off to you, scan it into your online file, and mail it to you. We'll even scan in the envelope we mail it in, okay? You'll have the truck shipped to you. Obviously, the title will already be at your house before the truck shows up, almost 99.9% of the time. Once the truck shows up by your shipper, you will go to motor vehicles with the title that we sent you and get plates. It's very simple. Deposit. Deposit is $500. Once we have a deposit, we have a deal. Until then, it will stay for sale. So please make sure you get your deposit in. Okay? We are getting quite busy right now. We always have a lull at the end of July to the middle of September, end of September, and that's just ending right now. And all of a sudden, all hell is breaking loose. So, you know, everything's time stamped. So when you get your deposit in, we know exactly who's first because it'll only allow one to be taken. We've had a few people bitching saying they got them in, and we've actually had them where they're within 2 minutes apart. And you know, the computer doesn't lie, the timestamp doesn't lie. So make sure you're ready to roll if you're serious in this truck. We price everything very fairly. We don't have enough room to collect vehicles and hold them for months and months and months. That's what the new car dealers do. We don't store cars, we're not hoarders. Anyway, last part of every video, if you were to watch any of the videos I made over the last 12, 13 years, including any of the 40 or 50 that we have online right now, go to the last 3 minutes, I'll say this. We don't have salesmen, so we don't have to pay them, which is awesome. We don't have to actually deal with them either, which is even better. We don't have bottled water with our name on it. We don't have a lounge. We don't have scones and food and you know, playroom and stuff like they have at the auto mall dealerships. We don't have any of that crap, so you're not paying for that. We also don't have the same zip code as they do. They have the chic zip code, which costs them more, so you're paying their rent also with the price of a vehicle. You saw where we came from, right? We also know that they know at the auto mall that if they sell you a vehicle and something breaks, that you're going to come back and want it fixed, okay? So they charge you for that too. So you're paying for salesmen, zip code, lattes, and future repairs. Number 4 thing we're not paying for is future repairs. You're the owner on day one, okay? We don't charge you for future repairs. We don't have that in there because we're not going to fix your truck. This is a way of keeping the price down. This video is a way of giving you as much information as you can. Every single video of every single vehicle on this property, we say the same thing about. We're not singling this one out. We're telling you that no matter what you buy on this property, the day you own it is the day you own it. If a window motor breaks, that radio decides to completely quit and this button doesn't work anymore, we're not buying you a radio, we're not buying you a power window switch. If an injector goes, we're not doing that either, okay? Anyway, I think that's about it. Runs great, drives great for a 1-ton with nothing on it, with nothing being towed. It actually feels pretty good. It's not, you know, bouncing like they usually do. So it's just a nice truck. A few cosmetic things. Other than that, it's ready to pull some heavy weight. Thank you for your time.